When my folks got married and moved home to New Hampshire, one of the first things they did was get a membership card for the Democratic Party. It wasn't just an affiliation, it was an identity. And in 1970s New Hampshire, it was a bold stance. They didn't just show it on election day, they carried it with them. That card became a telephone call, that call became a knock on the door, that knock became an invitation, that invitation became a seat at the table, and that table became a community. Maybe they thought they were just organizing for an election or a party, but they were starting to build a movement even they didn't think was possible. And so a whole generation of us were born into a new vision for New Hampshire. I'm Emmett Soldati. That same bold, progressive blood flows through my veins too. But when I moved back to my hometown 10 years ago, our state had changed. I didn't see the party speaking to my values, knocking on my door, or building community in my small town anymore. So like so many in our state, I found community in other ways. We started pride parades and went to farmers markets. We gathered at churches and in barbershops. We signed petitions to clean up our rivers and save our local public schools. We met at coffee shops or rallies in town squares, and every once in a while someone would stand up in front of a podium or a gazebo and declare they are fighting for liberty and justice for all of us. And we would vote for them. And it turns out they were Democrats. So why weren't we? Why wasn't the party giving us a home and a place to belong, and not just 6 weeks before an election? This is New Hampshire. We're filled with small spaces, isolated but magnificent. We've seen the potential of our local communities and the needs and pains of our neighbors. But our party didn't always see that, or see us. All across our state, folks are leading these righteous fights to pull communities out of poverty, strengthen our main streets, support our most vulnerable, and bend the arc of history closer to justice. The thing is, that includes my folks too. They're still here fighting. It's time to respond to the same boldness of our parents' generation with what the moment demands, that we carry our party and our values with us every day in every town. That means trusting the voices of local communities and providing them resources to succeed. Opening doors, lowering barriers, and sharing best practices for all who share our values. And developing a consistent, credible, and compelling message that resonates with all Granite Staters, from Winchester to Rochester to Lancaster. Because we're not just Democrats now, we're New Hampshire Democrats.